Ladies and gents, welcome back. I don't normally cover entertainment news, but when something is this ridiculous, well, it's deserving of ridicule. Now, there's been a culture war going on, and the main target of this culture war is basically our civil society, and it's led people to say some pretty obnoxious things. Now, Jennifer Lawrence is a star of, she's most famous for The Hunger Games, but she's been in a lot of movies and had a great career since. But she was in an interview recently where she took the time to say some pretty false claims about about the history of film and pat herself on the back for being so great. And we'll just get right to this. How great has she been, and how bad is our society?
I remember when I was doing Hunger Games, nobody had ever put a woman in the lead of an action movie because it wouldn't work. We were told girls and boys can both identify with a male lead, but boys cannot identify with a female lead.
Oh, absolutely.
And it just makes me so happy every single time I see a movie come out that just blows through every single one of those beliefs and proves that it is just a lie to keep certain people out of the movies, to keep certain people in the same positions that they've always been in. And it's just amazing to watch it happen and watch you at the helm.
Yeah, so what? What? Are we forgetting something? Are we forgetting maybe Sigourney Weaver in Aliens, 1986? Are we forgetting Linda Hamilton in the Terminator 2? We're maybe forgetting Angelina Jolie as Lara Croft, Tomb Raider in the movie. How about Mila I always mispronounce her name, Jovovich, Resident Evil that came out before that. How about Kate Beckinsale, Underworld? And the list goes on. Uma Thurman, Kill Bill. We've got Pam Grier, Foxy Brown. These are all women that played the main role in a movie before Jennifer Lawrence was in her movie. How about Michelle Yeoh, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, the main character in this? Now, Quentin Tarantino actually came out and ragged on the film that made her famous, Jennifer Lawrence. Quentin Tarantino says Hunger Games ripped off Battle Royale. Now, what is Battle Royale? It was a Japanese movie that came out in, I believe, 2000. 3 years before The Hunger Games, and it was a movie that became a cult classic outside of Japan, and it was a story of, you guessed it, a bunch of kids that were put on an island and that were forced to play a game where they had to off each other, and there was only to be one left standing. Yeah, that's the premise of the movie, and it's called Battle Royale. It since went on to becoming the name, inspiring a lot of video games in modern culture with, you guessed it, the Battle Royale genre in games. But that was, that, and it went on to inspire, again, Quentin Tarantino, who actually hired one of the main actresses to star in Kill Bill. And that's this is where we are. But hey, people are having a hard time in society, and that's because what? Why?
But boys cannot identify with a female lead.
Oh, absolutely.
And it just
Absolutely. Well, we have been able to identify with female leads for a long time. You just haven't been paying attention. Like, clearly you have to not be paying attention to not get this. The culture has shown us that yes, we very much do identify with a female lead in an action film. And I just gave you so many examples of that. Anyway, not making this a long video. I just wanted to get this out there off my chest because it's just ridiculous. the things that these actresses and actors say in interviews. They get up and they get their awards. Ricky Gervais called out many Hollywood actors for this. Take your silly award. Don't tell us about your political opinions. Just take your award and go home. It was his famous speech at the Oscars, I believe it was. But anyway, let me know in the comments down below. Do you take your do you take the opinions of these actors with a grain of salt, or do you actually hold them in high esteem, especially when they say such just blatantly false things like this? Anyway, leave a comment in the comment section down below. We'll see you in the next one. Keep on trucking.